Hello, colors. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we discuss on some interesting updates. Let's start talking about our goal scoring drought because numbers don't lie. Let's discuss on the Barca's attack not being good enough to build a team out of games. We are going to be discussing what exactly is wrong with our attack, and will this be an issue that will affect us so greatly in our hunger for titles? Then secondly, talking about former Barca winger Pedro. Of course, as a former Barca winger who now plays for Lazio, was talking about Barca and if he would love to retire at the club. What did he say about that? We are going to discuss more on that. So as we get right into it, please do ensure to hit that subscribe button, give the video a like as we get right into it. Barcelona are by no means a force to be reckoned with this season. They have been outplayed several times by teams boasting of much thinner squad and inarguably less talented players. For the longest time, under Pep Guardiola, Luis Enrique, Tito Villanova, and even Ernesto Valverde, Barcelona were scoring goals for fun while maintaining a steadily healthy defense. However, Xavi's side, especially last season, became famous for their defensive resilience with the back, that is a BACK. These, of course, were Alejandro Balde, Andreas Christensen, Ronald Araujo, and Jules Koundé. Over the course of 38 games in the league last season, Barcelona scored just 70 goals, which is less than 2 per game, but considered a record-breaking 20 goals, while maintaining a bizarre 26 clean sheets. Nobody expected the trend to continue across this season, though, with criticism laid on Xavi for over-relying on the defense and the reinforcements in other positions on the pitch, like Joao Cancelo, who by no means is a defensive fullback. Unfortunately, though, Barcelona have not only become worse defensively, they cannot even outscore their opponents. So, according to Barca now, one goal wins. That's the formula. Barca have won 12 games this season out of a possible 17. Two of these, possibly the best performances under Xavi's regime, were 5-0 wins against Real Betis and Royal Antwerp. However, 9 of the other 10 wins have been a single goal, be it a high-scoring game like the 4-3 win against Villarreal, or a game where they were bailed out last minute like the 1-0 wins against Real Sociedad and Athletic Club. But is Barcelona's attack underperforming, or is it an issue of the lack of service to the goal scorers in the team? So let's talk about the numbers now. Well, numbers suggest that Barcelona have created the second most clear-cut big chances in the league so far, with 44, which amounts to more than 3 big chances created per game. Barcelona have missed 26 of these chances, scoring only 18. Robert Lewandowski is responsible for 6 of them, while Rafinha, Ferran Torres, Fermin Lopez have each missed 3 each. Joao Felix and Lamine Yamal are also at 2, which is more than the number of goals they have had this season. Barcelona do have a variety of creators at their disposal, though, arguably more than last season, where the burden was largely on the wingers. Rafinha and Ousmane Dembele had created 26 big chances between them, while Robert Lewandowski and Pedri had racked up 11 each. Jordi Alba is a huge absence from the wing, to be fair, as he was responsible for 12 of them, while playing only 24 games. This time around, Barca also have the services of Ilkay Gundogan and Joao Cancelo, who are regarded as highly nuanced creators in their own regard. The former has pulled his weight fairly enough so far, creating 3.28 XA and 5 big chances, which is the most in the team. However, the fall off after that is steep. Frankie de Jong has missed the last 2 months due to injury, but is still second on the list with 1.58 XA and 1 big chance created. Pedri and Lamine Yamal have set up 4 big chances each, but Rafinha is only at 2 so far this season. why Alejandro Balde is at 1, even though he ended last season with 6 assists to his name and 7 big chances created. So while it is evident that Barca do lack solutions sometimes on the pitch, they do have the personnel across positions that can come up with solutions. Some of the players may be underperforming, like Balde and Rafinha, but their profile is still integral to this team. The team as a collective needs to work and work on their finishing so much, especially when the defense is no longer strong enough to bail them out of tough games. Then on to the next story of discussion. Speaking in an interview with BTV, Lazio winger Pedro Rodriguez has claimed that he would love to retire at boyhood club FC Barcelona, but admitted it would be difficult. Pedro, 36 years old, came through the ranks of La Masia and went on to enjoy a stellar first-team career with the Catalan heavyweights. Since leaving Barcelona, Pedro has had stints at Chelsea and AS Roma before ending up at Lazio 2 years ago. The former Spanish international's contract with the Italian outfit expires at the end of this season, and he admitted that he would be open to moving back to Barca if Xavi asked him to. He said, "If they ask me and Xavi calls me before he hangs up and regrets it, I'll come. Barca is my home, but that doesn't mean that I don't defend 100% the club where I am now. Barca is my team. It's very complicated for me to return for many reasons because of my age, but I would love to. Retiring to Barca would be spectacular, but as I see it as distant and difficult, it's something I don't even consider," the winger added. The former Barcelona winger was part of the team during their most successful phase, and looking at the current setup, Pedro admitted that they are in general terms doing well, even though the club is going through a delicate situation financially. Praising the young talents at the Catalan outfit, Pedro added, "They are young players with very good potential and talents. They will form a backbone of the team in a few years." Xavi has come under pressure in recent weeks due to some of Barca's performances on the pitch, but much like Deco, Pedro also insisted that the former midfielder is the right man for the job. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.